'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who win in the verses? Britney or Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with Lady Gaga.
Alright.
He's a monster.
Cause I can't get with the Yeah, of course I've been a little bit toxic at times. I think most niggas like a little bit of toxic.
Yeah.
But no, I would definitely get picked on a lot, you know, with certain shit. Oh, he got a high voice, like he got this and he got that.
Times are good or bad, either happy or sad.
Yeah.
Let's do a cheers real quick, y'all. Cheers to life.
Yeah.
Cheers. Welcome back to the Gay Safe Space with Kerry
And Pierre.
and
Jermarcus Riggins. Jermarcus, that nigga, all that, you already know.
So guys, in today's episode we are going to have a conversation with Jermarcus, and we're gonna really get to know him, introduce him to you guys, and really put you guys on him.
Right. Now, y'all know we haven't had the Gay Table Talk segment in a minute, so we always like to bring friends, people we meet along the way here, so that way they can tell their story and we can get to know them a little bit more, you know? Especially in his case, because y'all, he could sing. And I'm not saying sing, he could sing.
Here we go.
So yeah, first I just wanted to say thank you for coming. We
Of course.
appreciate it. That's love, bro. That you
Yeah,
came.
of course.
And, you know.
I mean, I see y'all do your thing. Y'all do big shit. So, you know, y'all everywhere. Y'all here, y'all there. So,
Right.
we gotta support each other. You feel me? Let's do it.
All right, well, let's get into it now. Before we start off, before we go any further, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. That way you get the latest alerts on everything we got going on in South Florida. The first thing we wanted to do is a quick little icebreaker, you know, a nice little fun game.
All
You
right.
cool with them, right?
I mean, what the fuck is the game? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Can I go?
Yes,
Okay.
you good. This is the same space.
Okay. Yeah. Shit.
So the first icebreaker is going to be called Versus.
All right.
Yeah. Now, Versus, for y'all who don't know what Versus is or never heard of Versus, during COVID, y'all, we all was inside. So the celebrities, the famous motherfuckers, they decided to start having these Versus where they literally, so to speak, battle each other,
Right.
but in a nice way. To see, you know, who wins. In all actuality, it's all about celebrating each other and listening to timeless classics.
Right.
So, with all that being said, I'm gonna give you two names, and then you just have to pick one or the other. Who taking it home for the verses? Who winning? So
Damn. Yeah. Okay, all right, let's do it.
That's how we gonna do it. Okay.
All right. So first up, we have Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Powerhouses, like.
Oh my gosh,
We're
bro.
gonna take it home.
We're taking it home.
See, this is a hard one because they were both on the same season of American Idol.
Yes, they were.
And we all know who won that season.
We all know.
Right.
Miss Fanny.
So who you got?
That's hard, bro. I mean, are we talking about in terms of hits? Or are we talking about in terms of
This is
vocal ability?
This is Versus, and who
All
do you
around.
think is gonna win
No.
on the Versus? Who is winning?
All around.
All around.
Oh shit.
Who's taking it home?
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm gonna have to go with my girl Fantasia.
If you
what I'm
don't
saying.
want me, then don't talk to me. Don't me, then don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Free yourself.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. Yeah. When I see you.
Hits. Let's take it out here.
All right.
We'll go after his.
Hold on. Let's do a cheers
do that.
real quick, y'all. Cheers to life.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. So next we have Mimi Leaks and New York.
No. Really, you trying to set me up? You trying to set my ass up?
Which one?
You said Nene Leakes or who? In
New York.
New York.
Tiffany Pollard.
Who's winning in the verses?
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with New York.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with New York because I love Flavor of Love.
She's original.
He's like, yeah, I'll be good. Like late times at night watching her.
Watching her.
As a kid.
So now we got Frank Ocean and Lil Nas X.
Frank Ocean and Lil Nas X. I feel like that was an insult to even ask me that.
Ooh.
Not okay, all right. I'm not feeling like that. I'm not feeling like that. I love Lil Nas X. Like he has some hits. But I'm gonna have to go with the OG.
With Frank.
Frank.
Okay.
Like,
Alright. Well, let me
Frank,
see
when
what
that album
the
coming
next-
out?
Right. Come on now, Frank.
Music. What's going on?
So, Britney Spears or Lady Gaga? Who winning the verses? Britney or Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with Lady Gaga.
Alright.
He's a monster.
Cause I can't get with the
Do not do. Listen, Britney owned MTV. Let's be
I get what you're
clear.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Britney was that girl.
Gone are those days, and it was Oh Baby.
Britney, don't act like y'all wasn't sitting watching MTV watching Britney Spears swing the hell out of her.
Who was it?
Britney, what did that man say? Leave Britney alone.
Yeah, leave Britney alone. She's just spinning around her kitchen right now.
Right.
Yeah, what the hell?
Now, I don't know. All right, so the next one's going to be Janet versus Madonna. Janet Jackson versus Madonna. Who's going to win this versus to you?
I'm gonna have to go with Janet.
Better. I was
All
about to
day.
say, get the step.
All day.
We
All
love
day.
us a
Don't
Janet.
you
All day.
We love us a penny.
Right.
Good times.
Good times.
Good times.
We literally just watched the documentary on Janet. Janet is definitely goated out
That
here.
girl.
Yeah.
All right, and Beyonce and Rihanna.
Turn the camera off.
Oh,
Turn the camera off. Because at this point, I don't like this game no more.
so who you got?
What the fuck? It's a no-brainer. It's Queen B.
Queen B. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, for some
Yeah,
people.
man.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So let me try. We gonna fuck up tonight.
That was the octave lower, but I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Couple octaves
You know what I'm saying? That was just one, but I fuck with it. You
We
know
can
what I'm
make
saying?
some shit happen here.
Yeah, we can make some shit happen. You sing the octave, you sing the middle, and I'll sing the
I'm
high.
not
Boom.
the bass. They know.
You're right. His voice is low.
All right.
I think you can do it.
All right. So the next one is Martin versus Fresh Prince.
Oh, damn, that's hard, bro.
Who's
That's
winning?
really hard.
Martin versus Fresh Prince. Who is winning in that versus? And y'all, put your comments in the comments and let us know who winning that versus. Martin or Fresh Prince?
I'm about to go.
Pick a side.
French.
You going with Frenchie?
I'm going with Martin because Martin, that was my show. That was my show. Pam, Gina, Martin, Cole, Shanae. Lit, bro, man, from Fifth
I fuck with
Floor.
Martin too, but I don't know.
Joe Rogan.
Hey. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are timeless moments
Yeah.
in TV history. You feel me? Like,
But they both
Martin.
are though.
So who do you pick?
I pick Martin.
Okay.
Alright. And then we got two more, y'all. So we got Chris Brown versus Usher.
Damn. Y'all
And
need to
that's-
be with the good ones
And
tonight.
that's the verses that everybody really want. Chris Brown versus Usher. Y'all put in the comments who y'all think gonna win that versus.
It's like saying Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim.
Lord, don't start. I didn't even put them on there for a reason, child.
Don't say it all. Don't say that. Don't say to anybody anything.
So who you got? Who you
Chris
picking?
Brown or Usher.
Or Usher? Who's taking it home?
They're both phenomenally talented in their own ways. But I feel like if we're gonna talk about, I'll separate it. I'll separate it for you. Okay, I feel like Chris Brown and Usher, as far as vocal ability, I feel like Usher is where that he takes the
that
crown for
episode.
that, especially now. But I fuck with Chris Brown, bro. That's my nigga, dog.
He's an all-around performer.
Yeah, bro. Like he's so multi-talented.
He has those Michael Jackson feet. Like he really, when you think of dancers, and he's still hitting every move.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that one. So dancing wise, I'm definitely gonna go with Chris Brown. Singing, I'm gonna go with Usher, hands down, just because y'all know them vocals are unmatched.
Yeah. Now when we talk about like versatility and shit like that, I feel like Usher got in the bag like low key because did you see the performance he did? The nigga tap dances.
Oh, and he skates.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I saw his rendition of Singing in the Rain. The shit blew me the fuck away. Total different respect for Usher.
Period. The goated. J-Lo or Shakira?
He didn't answer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
If we talk about hits and all
He picked Chris Brown to win the verses. I feel like Usher's vocals is gonna kill it so much. Even though Chris Brown has more hits, everybody gonna fall in love with that voice.
Absolutely.
Like they kind of did with Mario and Yo, boy, come close to me. Mario.
Yeah.
They did their verses and Mario killed it. So last one, J-Lo versus Shakira. Who's winning?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Period. I'm fraudulent. We don't,
There's no shade, bro.
Okay.
No shade at all. I'm
Shakira.
Yeah.
All right. So the next segment we want to go into is basically just us getting to know you.
Okay.
know? Like I said, we see you outside when we're outside here and there, but we never really had like that deep conversation. So today, now that we've broken the ice, we want to get into know you a little bit better.
Yeah, let's do it.
So first, where are you from? Let's start there.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Broward County, 954.
Okay.
It flooded over here, but we still Broward.
Listen, y'all Floridians is some crazy ass motherfuckers.
We crazy as
We
fuck.
love y'all though.
Rain, sleet, or snow, we outside.
Y'all are outside.
We outside.
And within these questions, though, we just want to go through basically like a timeline of your life just to get to where we are now. But we're gonna make it quick, fun, simple, and So,
All right.
my question would be, because you are a singer, y'all. Let's be clear, he's a singer. When did you first know, like, oh wow, I can sing, I got a voice? When did you and your family know that? Like, how was that?
Yeah, bro. Like there were like two different instances. One was when I was just like randomly singing in my house or some shit like that. My mom was like, "Nigga, you can sing. You can sing."
How old were you then?
I had to be like 5.
Oh, wow.
I was like 5 years old. They like made me do shit around the house. But I get my voice from my dad. Like he's one of the best singers I've ever heard.
And I was gonna ask, like, how do you have any other family members that are, that can sing as well? So it's your dad.
Yeah, my dad. I guess music runs through my family in a sense. Like I got a couple people in my family who play piano.
Okay.
Dancers, singers. But most of my immediate family, they were the ones that went through like criminal justice and different stuff like that. I was the only one that went to school and studied musical theater.
Nice.
So, yeah, definitely well versed in all of that.
So it was around 5 years old when they.
Around 5 years old. The other time was when I was 7, and our choir director at the time when I was at church. I gotta go back to church. I ain't been to church in a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, God.
Y'all got some work to do. Listen,
I ain't been to church.
he know where my heart is. He know where my heart is.
But yeah, I was in the choir, and I was going to a rehearsal at one point, and the choir director was like, "Okay, now listen, all y'all niggas gotta lead a solo." She said like that, like she would.
Right,
she wouldn't say
right.
that. But she was like, "Oh, y'all gotta lead a solo like one of these Sundays." Right. So she picked me for that particular Sunday, and I did my solo, and then literally everybody in the church just stood up and gave a standing ovation and started clapping. I'm like, I can do this.
And you knew you was that guy at that moment.
Yeah.
Period, as you should.
Yeah.
Are you like the only only child, or do you have like siblings?
Nah, I got a brother and a sister.
So you're the baby in the family.
Yes, I'm the baby of the family.
So what are all of their ages from oldest to youngest?
Let me see. My sister's 6 years old. She's 31. Sorry to count.
You good?
And my brother's 31 as well, but they have different parents. So
Okay.
I was the one that kind of was inserted in there. Kind of
Bridge the
guy in the middle.
So I guess like our next question to you would be like, how was it growing up in Fort Lauderdale, young black guy?
Yeah.
Who can sing his fucking ass off? Like, what was that experience? I know you said you were in church.
Yeah, bro. It's been.
How was school like for you? Was they just making you sing?
Listen,
all
no,
the
I'm
time?
gonna touch on that. I'm gonna touch on that. I was saying like it was very interesting growing up because you have, especially being in a black household, and you can sing, and they know you can sing. Nigga, you go to every fucking function. Everybody like, oh my god, that's Marcus over there. They used to call me Marcus. So country. But yeah, they be like, that Marcus over there, he can sing. He can go ahead and do a little 1-2 for everybody at the family reunion or the funeral or the wedding or anything else that was going on. You feel me? No, that's the thing. It's no bag. It's no bag. They just expect you to do it because you could do it. Right. And of course, me being, I just did it.
Okay.
It's family, you feel me?
What was your high school like? Were you like the popular kid because you could sing?
Nah, man, I was actually very nerdy. I was fat.
Oh, you were, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I was kind of chubby. But no, I would definitely get picked on a lot, with certain shit. Oh, he got a high voice, like he got this and he got that, but we didn't get to that. Right. Yeah, but I mean, in the musical theater and drama department, in the musical department, I was pretty popular because I was at every meeting, I was at every rehearsal for everything. So I pretty much I was popular in that department. But outside, like, nah, not like that.
Do you feel like any of those experiences growing up in school like affected you anyway or helped you become who you are now?
Absolutely. It has definitely taught me to have more confidence in myself and know that, nigga, you that nigga.
You're that guy. Let's be clear.
You're that guy.
That's good. So, and then people who was probably talking shit, they peaked in high school.
Bro, exactly, bro. It's niggas from middle school, high school. They used to talk shit all the time. Like, now you're following my page.
Exactly.
Like, now you're seeing me on Explore pages.
The next segment we wanted to do is called a lyric breakdown. So, lyric breakdown,
right.
Y'all know he is a singer, y'all. So,
okay.
I was listening to your song Echoes, and if y'all haven't heard his song Echoes, please check it out. It's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on YouTube.
Go ahead and check that out.
Check it out. So, I got a lyric I just want to say to you, and then I want you to describe to me like what was the meaning behind it, what made you say it. So in the song Echoes, and I'm
scared.
We don't bite. So it's this love is toxic.
Oh Lord.
It's like I lost my friend. If these walls could speak, and they keep telling me, and it sounds like
Echoes.
But what stuck out to me was
the first line.
This love is toxic.
Absolutely.
So when you said this love is toxic, like what was going on in life?
Bro, it was the relationship. Actually, this song is centered around a relationship that I was in about 3 years ago. But yeah, the relationship was very toxic. I'm not gonna say any names. Right. I'm not gonna say any names.
Right.
But they were definitely insecure at the time, having a lot of trust issues. We were fighting Some of it got a little physical, but not, you know, to the point where it's like abuse. But yeah, that's kind of where the song is kind of centered around. Like, if these walls could speak, like I'm walking around the house that we live in together, and it's telling me, so I'm walking around this house and it's just telling me to leave, like the walls of the house. You know, I kind of want it to be a little bit more visual, if that makes any sense.
So do you write your music too? Or is it like a collaboration kind of a thing?
Yeah, it's a collaboration. Me and my homie, James Tony, you know, we sit down, we listen to a beat, kind of capture what the vibe is, and then we go from there. But at this time, I just so happened to be going through a situation to just pour my heart out.
How did you get out of that? Like, what did you do to get out of that?
I had to tell myself, go, nigga. Like, I literally had to tell myself, go. Like, no matter how many times I would come back. Like, is that in this song? No, that's in another song. That's in another song. But shit, same shit. Right. I had to tell myself, like, nigga, you need to go because it's not healthy for you. And I got to a place where, even though I couldn't leave the first couple times, I got to a place where it just became too much. And I was like, yeah, nigga, you gotta go.
You don't understand.
Now, have you ever been toxic? Have you ever been a toxic one? Or have you always just been, you know, good, smooth sailing?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these dudes been just have you been toxic is the question. Ooh, that's a long
That's a long
Listen, yes.
Alright, I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm like high and mighty and like this, you know, saint. Yeah, of course I've been a little bit toxic at times. I think most niggas like a little bit of toxic.
Yeah, everybody has their moment when they've been toxic.
Yeah, they like a little bit of toxic.
It happens. But hey, first step is, you know,
acknowledging
it. Yes. So I guess you can tell us a little bit more about like the transition from me being in school and everybody knowing like, okay, I'm a great singer. I'm in, you know, taking all these extra classes where people know that I can sing, theater, all that stuff. How was the transition from high school to now I'm an adult and I want to be like, what was the next step there?
Singing, I'm a label, I'm a manager.
Yeah. Okay,
how did you get there?
When I was in high school, I always told myself, you're going to be famous. Like, you are going to be one of the best to ever do it. To ever do it. You know, whatever that means. You know, but yeah, I always told myself, you're going to be that nigga. And I kind of gained that confidence every single day, looking myself in the mirror and saying, you know, you're going to be great one day. Right. People are going to know who you are.
Right.
Transitioning from high school to being an adult to having a label. Okay.
Yeah.
I've kind of just like geared myself up to finally hear God's yes.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Like,
yeah, I just feel like sometimes the plan that we have for ourselves is not necessarily the plan that God, you know, has for us.
Right.
You know, and I get in my head a lot. I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I not there yet? Why I didn't do this? Why I didn't do that? Like, I beat myself up so much. I'm a Pisces, by the way.
Lord.
That's that toxicity. Pisces, let me stop. We all got toxic.
Yes.
Yeah, so all them times that I auditioned for American Idol, X Factor, The Voice, you know, different shit like that. Like I thought like this is my break. Like I left college because one, I felt like my talent wasn't being utilized. Like I was studying musical theater at the University of Oklahoma. I didn't necessarily feel like my gifts were being enhanced. Not enhanced.
Right. You got it.
But when it came down to casting me in shows and you know actually utilizing that talent, I don't feel like it was used.
Right.
So I was like, you know, fuck this shit. Like I just want to sing. I don't want to dance. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to sing.
Right.
So next thing you know, I got the confirmation from The Voice to have a private casting call. Came home and did not book it. Dun dun dun.
But listen, that's a step right there, though. What was that like? Like, did they email you and then you had to do a recording, or did you go somewhere to sing?
They have a very interesting process. First it goes through paperwork, on websites and shit like that. Then it goes through, certain teams and casting people and stuff like that. So they reach out to you based off the videos that you sent.
Right.
And that can take months.
Wow.
That can take a little minute. And then you go ahead and once they call you, then you go into the actual audition. And then sometimes they tell you, okay, I like you, whatever, I don't like you, whatever. But then sometimes they don't say anything.
Right.
So you don't know what the fuck is going on. You just like, all right, I'm gonna just trust the process and wing it. And yeah. So that's kind of what happened with me.
Okay.
Person reached out to me. Well, I reached out to them and I said, hey, did I make it? And he's like, you didn't get the email? And I'm like, what email? I didn't receive an email, no call, no text, no hey, no hey dog, hey cat.
That was hate.
None of that. So yeah, so that's what happened.
Okay.
With that, but I had auditioned like 2 times after that.
Okay.
And that's why I keep saying I didn't feel like, well, I felt like at the time that God had called me to do that in particularly, but what I can say is to trust the process and just continue to do it, because you never know when God is going to actually say yes to that one opportunity that you take. So, so that's what kind of happened with that. So,
okay. What led you to get your management and where you are now? Like how did your management happen? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? You knew them through some people? Like how did that whole thing happen?
I had 2 situations with management. Certain stuff that I can't speak about. Certain stuff in the air. But I would say that it did not go as planned.
Right.
It did not go as planned for the first one. The first one, I ended up moving to LA for this particular opportunity, and things were promised to me that did not happen. At least I got to network and meet different artists and celebrities and shit like that, and kind of, make a name for myself. But what I will say is when I did go to LA, a lot of people knew who I was already. So I kind of had my foot in the door a little bit with certain shit.
Right.
But yeah, so
So you got past that first one. It wasn't doing what it needed to do. Okay. So let's talk about new music.
Yeah.
Let's talk about y'all. He did a cover to Let's Stay Together. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know? Do you know who the song and the artist are both goated?
Yes.
What made you take on such a strong song? That's not just any old, What made you take that on and be like, you know what? This is the song I want to do a cover of, and I know I'm going to kill it.
Right.
Well, I mean, like you said, he was like, oh, he not no singer. He a what?
Singer.
Okay, then, nigga, I had to, make my mark. I had to prove a point.
Right.
But no, in all seriousness, it's a phenomenal song, phenomenal artist. And yeah, I just wanted to cover the song because it's very nostalgic, especially for us.
So tell us, when you think about artists and you think about icon and you think about inspiration, right? What's your top 4? What are those artists that you think, okay, I want to get a career as this person or better, or this person really inspires me to push and to make it happen?
Who are your 4 people?
4.
Your Mount Rushmore. We set it up, y'all. We want to know.
Mount Rushmore.
That's in no particular order either.
Right.
So.
No particular. Okay, that makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Vocal ability is top tier. Vocal agility, range, tone, timbre, all of the above. She's that girl.
Okay.
Beyonce. I just love her artistry. Like when you think of artist and when you think of creative and just like gift, I immediately think of Beyonce. She's just so brilliant.
So brilliant. You think
let me go to some guys. For guys,
you got two more. You have two more slots.
I'm gonna have to go with John Legend.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with John Legend.
That's a good choice.
I honestly feel like sing it. Yeah. I feel like he's so underrated.
So we got John Legend,
We go
Beyonce,
And Jasmine.
and Jasmine Sullivan. One more. Who is the last person on your Mount Rushmore?
You got inspiration.
See, this is hard because I immediately start thinking like, okay, are we talking about in terms of vocal ability, artistry?
It's just your 4 people. You have 4 artists. That's it.
I got one more.
Yep, you got one more.
Whitney Houston.
Okay, good choice.
Whitney Houston.
That's a great
Whitney
choice.
Houston.
Yes.
Yeah. And she doesn't even need an introduction.
She
She
does
does
because
because
to explain.
Yeah.
Because
we
she's the
know
voice.
she is.
We know. We want to do. We're almost done. We're almost done, y'all. We about to do a game called Song Association.
Ooh,
Yes.
I heard that shit. I was like, I ain't never done it.
Yes. So we're gonna do a game
Alright.
called. Y'all, we about to hear him sing, y'all. So, if y'all have never played or heard about Song Association, it is really simple. We're gonna give him
I'm
a
terrified.
word. We're gonna give him a word, and he has to sing a song that has that word in it within 10 seconds. Bay is gonna be on the timer for the 10 seconds. And we're gonna get this game going. So how do you think you're gonna do today?
I don't know how I'm gonna do.
You don't know?
I don't know how I'm gonna do right now because
I got faith.
All right.
Alright, so let's see.
Alright, number 1.
Alright, babe, you got the timer?
Got the timer.
Alright. Work. Work is the first word.
Work, yeah.
This woman's work, this woman's work. Who's on the bed?
I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, what's that? What song is that?
That's Woman's Work. Woman's Work by Maxwell.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Alright, cool. Alright, so point number 1. Alright, let me hide this. Alright, so the second one is gonna be rain.
So just rain down on me. Let your love just fall like rain, just rain on me.
That was a shark, friend.
I'm not the singer. Alright, next word. That's not my best, y'all. I got a little. I'm just kidding. Alright, so next hit it.
Love.
It's love.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I fucked up.
We're gonna let you do it again.
Alright,
Yeah,
love.
fuck it up.
Love. There's so many things I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love.
Oh,
Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love,
Yellow shop.
love.
No, he was actually on that time.
I was on.
Listen.
Okay, so the next word is gonna be
Echoes.
they get the timer.
Alright.
Or I'll do the timer.
I got it.
Echoes.
Time.
the echoes echo. Ooh, the echoes echo.
Okay.
The only thing you're supposed to say
That was my song, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Echoes by Jermarcus Riggins.
Oh,
Go check it out. Spotify, Apple Music.
Yes.
That's my shit.
And what was the other song before that? It
Love.
Love by
was by who?
Music Soul Child.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Go ahead, man.
All right, the next
Okay, now.
word would be body. Go, time.
Something about your hands on my body. It's better than any man I'll ever meet.
Okay.
Something about the way you just get me. Something about you got a feeling so that I need in my life. Yeah.
Okay, that upper register. It's the upper register for me. Yes. Okay. Who's the name and who sings that?
Coco Jones, I see you.
Period.
Jones, I see you. All right, On Break will be the next song. On Break.
Start, man. At the timer.
On break.
Unbreak.
To not break.
On break.
To reverse the
Oh, unbreak. Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when I walked out the door, walked out of my life. Uncry these tears, cry so many nights. Unbreak my heart.
I'm done.
Period.
I'm done. I got time.
You did good. What is the next one? Go ahead.
Happy. Next one would be happy.
You almost there. You almost done. Let's see.
I don't want to be like simple as fuck. I don't want to be that simple nigga. Like,
You better be that
because I'm
person.
happy. How did you feel like a room without a roof?
Because I'm happy.
Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Yeah.
Okay. And name and who sings it.
Pharrell Williams, happy.
All right.
Good.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yes,
Okay. The next one is you. Go.
Oh my God.
See?
This is bad.
Jesse, how are you?
No,
Ten.
no.
I don't
That's okay. You was close. That's the one.
No.
you.
All right, you gotta recover.
That was the simplest word to do.
Babe, what song was you doing? What song?
Oh, you make
You singing
it feels like
Weekend.
magic.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I don't see nobody.
All right. So, all right. The next word is promise.
Every promise don't work out that way. Oh, and although I promised that I couldn't stay, but every promise.
Sandcastles, Beyonce.
Right. Period. All right. The last word is gonna be together. Go.
Let's stay together.
Yeah.
Loving you whether times are good or bad, either happy or sad.
Yeah.
Hey, teamwork. Algorithm.
Let's stay together.
Period.
Alright, don't forget to check out this cover now.
Yes, sir. Check out my cover. It's on all streaming platforms.
Period.
Jermarcus Riggins. Let's stay together.
Period. All right, and we are almost at the end. We like to, finish it up with something we like to call speak it into existence. That's where you speak whatever goal. 10 years from now, where do you want to see
5 years
yourself?
from now.
We all about speaking things into existence. So, what do you want to speak into the existence from 10 years from now, where you would like to see yourself?
Shit, within the next 5-10 years, I hope to be in a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship, go listen to Echoes. Complete opposite. And just on my shit. Hope to at least have a Grammy or two by the end.
Okay.
Speaking into
You know,
existence.
Big ass house, Lamborghini.
All that shit.
All the artificial material shit, yes.
Right.
But praying that, my soul is filled and that I'm fully happy with where I am, with
Okay.
wherever I do get. That I'm content and that I'm happy.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's what I like. Just want
Yeah.
to be happy. All right. Well, again, we just wanted to say thank you so much for really coming
Of
through.
course, bro.
And just letting us in a little bit more of your life. And man, keep doing what you're doing. We're proud of you. We see you. And y'all, be sure to stream his music, stream his latest single, Let's Stay Together. It's
Yes.
on all platforms, y'all. Check him out. We're gonna put everything. We're gonna put his Instagram and his YouTube name. We're gonna put it in the description
His
so y'all can.
Jermarcus Riggins
Yes.
on everything.
Do everything.
Right. But if y'all want more videos like this, be sure to let us know. Put it in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Share this video with a friend.
Yeah. Other than that, y'all.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit. Bro, that game scared the fuck out of me. That song association. But that was the first time I was ever doing that. Like, I've never in my
Okay.
life done it before.
You did
I mean,
really
you did
good.
9 out of 10.
Right.
Oh, look at God.
That was really
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, y'all, before we wrap it up, we want to do a shots.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, this the Casamigos. It's turned the fuck up. Yes, you are. We doing these
Right.
shots, y'all. It's Friday. All right. We're going to cheers to life again, new
Yes,
beginnings. And it's Friday, y'all. We lit. Woo! Oof.
That tastes very different from having chaser.
Oh, Lord.
It was actually smoother.
All right, y'all. On that note, we're going to wrap it up. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for staying to the end. Till next time.
Love and happiness.